it's like, trust. It takes too much energy to not trust someone. You know what I mean? Trust them to be them.
Right. To be themselves.
Trust a snake to bite you. Right. Trust a lion to laugh. Trust a thief to steal from you. Like, trust them when you see them. But know them when you see them.
I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kwakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. Right? Straight to it. I was watching this video of DMX, man, and it was kind of powerful what he said in a sense, right? Because he's not in the truth or nothing like that, but he did say something that reminded me, man, that even walking in this truth, man, you gotta decipher who's who and what's what, man, and who you surround yourself against around, right? Because you never know, man. Just take it for face value. A lot of people have not put off their old man. They disguise it, so to speak. And we all have flaws, man. I sure do. But you can't be surprised, man, when shit happens, when you see shit coming. Reminds me of let me go get it real quick. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 11, right? Because he said that when if you see a snake, expect the snake to be a snake, man. If you see a person moving snaky, don't be surprised, man, if that snake bites you, right? A liar will always lie. A thief will steal from you. You gotta separate yourself sometimes from people like that, right? This is Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 11. Surely the serpent will bite without enchantment, and a babbler is no better. Right? A talker. Someone's always talking shit, spreading rumors, talking behind your back. Snake. One that acts friendly in your face, but behind your back is different. Don't just expect those things, man. And that reminds me of Sirach 12:13. He said, "Who will pity a charmer who gets bitten by the snake?" Matter of fact, let me get that. The book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts, right? And these wild beasts are people without the law, people in the world, right? You can't surround yourself around these people, man. Sometimes they mix within Israel as well. I've been to Masha Yasharallah, when I first came around, and there was many different camps. Everybody taught different things, and everybody had different vibes, and a lot of people snuck in through the grass. You know what I mean? Like, they hid within the weeds of the grass, man. But there's a lot of snakes within that. Even fighting within amongst themselves. But it happens in camps as well, man. This is for the people who's new out there, who's thinking about joining camps. Don't think that it's gonna be all cakes and pies. It's gonna be smooth. This is not personal. This is strictly business. So, sometimes it's best not to attach yourself to people, because this is a solitary thing. This is everybody's fighting for their own salvation on their own, right? Although it's good to rely on good brothers, to help you, when you're going off, or when you need help. Brothers do not uphold the brotherhood, right? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who have not changed, who are still their old selves, man, and are still putting up a front, right? This is Philippians chapter 3, verse 2. And it reads, "Beware of dogs," right? Because in Revelations chapter 22, it talks about those without the law are what? Dogs. Without are dogs, right? It says here, beware of dogs, beware of evil workers, right? Those are people who are on the left-hand side doing, breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, right? So these are considered beasts, like we read in Sirach chapter 12. It says here, beware of dogs, beware of evil workers, beware of the concession, right? Those are concessions, the Pharisees that taught the law but also rejected Yahushua, right? So beware of these things, and you can see these things, man. The people who always act over righteous, who's always pointing the finger that, oh, you wicked, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what's going on behind closed doors, man. You know what I mean? We here to build each other up and shit like that. There's a lot of snakes in Israel. They be playing like they brothers, but they not. Right? What happened to Yahushai, right? Let's read Matthew chapter 26. Right? This is Matthew chapter 26, verse 55. 26 verse 55. In the same hour said Yahushai to the multitudes, right? Because they came to lock him up, right? And these were other Israelites that believed they were trying to get right, trying to set it up for the Passover, right? He says, in that same hour Yahushai to the multitude, are ye come as against a thief with swords and staves for to take me, right? He's saying, you came out here with weapons trying to take me, right? He said, I sat daily with you teaching in the temple. These are people who labored with this man, who went in the temples and, broke bread with this man, right? And all of a sudden now they switched up, right? It says, I sat daily with you teaching in the temple and ye laid no hands on me, right? You wasn't doing that when I was with you, right? Now all of a sudden you switched up on me. That's basically what's going on here, right? Verse 55. But all this was done that the scriptures of the prophets might be fulfilled, right? Because it was prophesied for that to happen. But at the end of the day, you just got to watch who who you consider a brother. It says, prove a friend, the scriptures say, right? And I'm blessed to have the people around me right now that I camp with, who I dearly love. Those brothers, are real humble. But this is talking to the brothers that's coming into this, to be careful who you associate yourself with, because not everybody's going to be on the up and up, and this ain't always going to be, smiles and hugs. So be realistic, man. You gotta swallow the whole roll. It's going to be sweet, but remember to consider the bitter. And with that, I say shalom.